Is home the nicest place to feel safe and sound?
Another summer day has come and gone away from Paris and Rome, but I wanna go home. Maybe surrounded by a million people, I still feel all alone. Just wanna go home. Oh, I miss you, you know. Another aeroplane, another sunny place. I'm lucky, I know, but I wanna go home. I got to go home.
The wonderful thing about home is does feel good to live and it feels even better to come back. Let's go home. Welcome to NBC Talk with the topic You Are Your Home. Don't forget to join us tonight at 7 p.m.
NBC Talk 2023. We have a batch series. And today is the week number 11 and the 11th time. We talk about You Are Your Home. I'm Chan Bing will be the host for our talk tonight, and with you, NBC students. They are so exciting, and what to say is this is the first time they come and talk in the social media. Is the NBC Facebook Live, and for the topic today, before and let them introduce themselves, I want to say that people don't always need the advice, but sometimes all of them really needs only that's his hand to hold, an ear to listen, but heard to understanding them. And NBC Talk, I say that I'm the person I'm happy to say that I will be the good listener to listening all the students. They say their story and the topics or their experience about in their life. Yeah. But with the topic today, You Are Your Home, where I introduce to a student, it's a time to them say hi to all the people watching our Facebook Lives and all their friends as well. So please, your time, one by one, introduce yourself, and we will start to sharing tonight about the topic. Yes.
Yes, hello everyone. My name is Nang Lao. I'm the fourth year student of NBC College. Yes, today we will share about the topic your home. Let's enjoy our talk tonight. Thank you.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I'm Om Seang Kheu. I'm the second year student in NBC. Today, I'm the speaker with the topic of You Are Your Home. Thank you.
Welcome you back home. Yeah. Why I say like that, maybe have the reason, and we can find the answer during our live stream talk as well. And in the video have been already open and sharing. It's the wonderful thing about the home is that you can feel good to live and feel, even you feel better to come back. That means I say welcome back home for all of you. Whenever we mention about the home, we always think this is some place. We have some special person we love. That place we can feel safety, and that place that means a lot of our memory, or that place we growing up or something else. But what about the real home? Yeah. So with the topic today, we will have the two main point to discuss with NBC student. It's number one, that's where is your home, and number two, that is home. We can feel that where is we feel safe and sound, right? So much to say, maybe anywhere can be your home at some time. Ying Lao, yeah, you will be first. What do you think about when I asking you where is your home, right? So it's your time. Let's start sharing it.
The first I will give the meaning of your home. Home is our house with our parents, or a place that makes you feel happy and confident and comfortable. House is in a country or area where you come from. Yes, home is where the heart can love without shyness. It is where the heart tear can dry at their own pace. And I have one story to share about it. When I was 9 years old, maybe I'm in grade 4. I need to stay far from my family about 10 days, just 10 days. There were a competitive exam and I need to go there. And I need to study with my teacher in her house. It is also uh, it is also the uh, dormitory for the children who study the Chinese language at there. At that time, I'm very afraid to study there because it is my first time to far from my family, and I have no concern to talk to anyone or to something else. Uh, at that time, we also need to communicate with each other, find a permit language. At the time, my permit language is not strong yet. Yes, it also make me feel lost my confidence. Uh, it's also new place, uh, a new a new a new friend to me. Uh, I not used to, I am not used to it, and I'm young when back home. I am crying every day, but I don't even dare to cry in front of people because I feel like not my home. I I don't have confidence to do anything. Yes, and one day my friend at there they see me crying. Uh, they encourage me that it's okay. You can play with them. I can play with them, and they bring some food for encourage me to be not crying. But I also feel like I want to go back home. Yes, it's and the last day that my mom will pick me up to home. My teacher told me that my mom will pick me at around 4 p.m. I'm waiting to 4 p.m. Yes. But in the time my mother can reach to me. I thought that I I need to stay. I need to stay. I need to stay there in one night. But I don't want to stay anymore. I want to go back home. So I uh, stay.
Yes.
I come out. I come out the house and I pick up some flower that some of the foreigner flower, and I start count that my mother will come or not. If the flower end with that, my mom will not cry. I start crying. I I start crying, and my mom arrived at around 7 p.m. When I see her, I I also start crying. Yes. At the time, if you ask me that where your home, I would answer that my home is where this is my parent live. But the experience of that time gives me a lot of confidence because I had to do anything by myself. It made me strong, and I can help myself. And it makes me realize that no matter where if we are happy, we can be our own home.
So sorry, at that time you were kid, right? And when I heard about you say if you ask me where go my home at that time is your parents. When you call the flower girl, not girl, you make me remember. I'm used to make it when I were around. I think around 12 as well. It's hard to make any decision at that time. I still make it. Yeah, and our home, as you mentioned, that place, the location, that place we have our parents, and also that in whenever with the topic, whenever ask someone about the home, immediately in their line they will appear with the parent, right? Yeah, and maybe homeland is your country where it can be home. Yeah, and missing home. We are lived in the Thailand, and all of us we know that feeling, missing home. We will call homesick. Yeah, home and with the six because we're missing home. But actually, home, as we mentioned here, is doesn't mean that it have the house location or something else. Home, we mentioned here that the people in our heart, right? We also are missing, and that feeling is hard to explaining by the language. That how the missing creature immediately drop or something make our feeling, or we can lose our energy and could not focus to do anything. Yeah, missing that a feeling no one want is, but every time will be happen. And for me, when I feel missing home, whenever the weather changing to raining or get a cold, that time I just feel I'm so weak and I just need some warmth. Someone hurt me, and we missing home, right? And yourself at that time. And what about now, Ying Lao? Whatever you mentioned about home, yeah, what so it mean where your home is now? Because your story is when you were around 9 years old, right? And now you don't stay in your home anymore, right? Yeah. So exactly where your home. This question maybe we'll answer later when we talk about the number two. It's okay. So now time for the second speaker. Maybe for her when we started live before the live stream start, I asked her, "This is your first time you speak in social media?" She said, "Yes." Yeah. So it's your time.
For me, if ask me where is my home, yes, my home is where have a haven and a comfort zone, a place to to live with our family and pets and enjoy with friends, a place to build memories as well as a way to build future wealth. Since I was still a child, I haven't been close to my parents because my parents want to work abroad. Since I was 6 years old, I have only lived with my grandmother until I attended high school. Whatever it was, when I lived with my grandmother, I didn't think that it wasn't home because my grandma always gave me a safe haven and comfort zone. And when my parents come home, I get to make fun memories with my family, friends, and pets at my house. Yeah. For the question, where is your home? The message that I want to give is where we are and who we are with. We can be happy if we feel safe with ourselves and take care of ourselves. We can build the perfect home. We can be our home.
I don't ask, but I just want to. Do you feel happy when you live in NBC here? อ้อยหนูเคยมาอยู่นี้ดีกว่าแล้วเรารู้สึกยังไงที่อยู่ที่นี่ How do you feel when you living here?
ก็รู้สึกดีค่ะอาจารย์มาอยู่ที่นี่ก็ไม่มีพ่อแม่ก็ไม่เป็นไรแล้วก็มีเพื่อนรักแล้วก็อาจารย์ที่คอยดูแลแล้วก็เพื่อนร่วมห้องเยอะแยะแล้วก็หาความสุขได้ค่ะแล้วก็เราก็ได้สร้างความสนุกแล้วก็มีกิจกรรมทำอะไรด้วยกันเรียนด้วยกันเยอะแยะมันก็เป็น best memory อันหนึ่งค่ะ
แล้วหนูคิดถึงบ้านไหม
ก็คิดถึงบางครั้งค่ะแต่ถ้าเล่นกับเพื่อนอะไรอย่างเงี้ยก็ไม่คิดถึงค่ะ
when I left home to be I mean ordinary to be the nun at temple and I was 15 and my home at that time almost is my friend all the daytime I play with them and I didn't want to go back to temple because I didn't feel that is my real home. And we mentioned or give the short definition home, we can feel like happy, right? We can feel comfortable and at least that place we can heal whatever you feel with tiredness in our work, in our school or something else. At least that there we can sleeping well. Yeah. So it make me remember my families were my home. This were my friends. That's why when I were 15 until 20 as well. And that is, now you want to, oh yeah, maybe don't have much, but I know, this is not time for them to open or say something. But at least when she said nothing, so I said, you can speak Thai. It doesn't matter or English, both of it. Why we try, because this is play. I let you to practice it. I let you can be free with your feelings, right? With your feelings and free with anything and bring you here. Do you dare to speak it? And now a lot of people, maybe just few people watching it, but for the spreading of social media, everywhere, everyone on this world can read our video and maybe can watching, right? And they can maybe some of them is missing home. They have something they want to go back home, but maybe some of our talk can be motivate them feel yes, home doesn't matter. That place you have someone you love much, and you think all the time when you go home they will be there waiting you back, yeah, or something else. That is, I mean, that's where it's your home. It doesn't have any sexual, I mean, exactly the location of the home. Yeah, and sometimes that is the place we have the parent, the place we will growing up, our better childhood and memory or something else. But where is your home now? Here is your home. Where are you now?
Yes, I think here is my home because of I got to take care from my friend, my teacher, or we were in there. I think I can feel like my home in here.
Thank you for your answers. I hope this is your honest sharing it. Even though I have been here for a year, but I sometimes I have to honestly say the truth that I don't think sometimes when I be with you, just the time I be with you, I feel like I'm be home. But after that, nothing else, and I just say, here's not my home. Sometimes I want to run away, find my real home, but that's exactly where it is. I could not find. Sometimes you could not see me, you don't see me here. That's it. I go somewhere else, right? Maybe to heal myself, to make me feel recover energy and come back here with you. Yeah, I mean, I need somewhere to let me relax, let me get back my energy, or let me feel like I need someone, yeah, and be with me at that time. And today, when we make it one of the song, as I mentioned, "Let Me Go Home," they have one of the sentence said that I'm sorrow is with a million people. I mean, when you live in the crowded societies and with the community, but it means still feel lonely and a missing home. And sometimes we also, even though me be with you tonight, but maybe some the moment emotion come and the feeling come make me feel yeah I'm alone. When you stand in my position, you can feel all the time that I feel alone, sure, but I'm happy with it. I hope you enjoy it. And missing home, that is one of the feeling arise, but not all the time. They will come and go soon, right? And as you mentioned, your home is where your parent house, and with all this, her grandma stay with her. And what about your real home? As I asked Ning Lao again, do you think here is your home? Yes, you can say yes, but not all the time. We feel like I'm happy here. And the people around here, do you think they are your family? And do you have the special feeling like the people here is like your second family? And you can say everything. You also can love them with unconditional as you love your parent or your parent love you, right? So we will move to the point number 2 when we mention home, where we can feel safe and sound. Why I mentioned here that anywhere can be your home, or you also will think that no, I just have only one home. That is the location where I can have my parents, where I can go back anytime, and that place it means I can get anything, no need to buy by money. I can get free everything, right? And that's the have the people I love, and make my heart can be warm, and I can sleep there. I can play with them, and all the time, happy there.
impossible. It's something more than physical. I never thought I'd ever get to this. You swept me off my feet. Now my life is complete. I'll take all your imperfections, the crazy indecisions. I'll fight for the right to love you. I'm whole again because of you. You and me together, we'll keep the love alive. You and me together, I know we can survive. There's nothing we can't do. We're stronger when we're two. Let's stay together in a dream that's me and you. You and me together, we'll keep the love alive. You and me together, I know we can survive. There's nothing we can't do. We're stronger when we're two. Let's stay together in a dream that's me and you.
Welcome home, welcome back with the NBC Talk tonight with two NBC students. When we mentioned about the topics, you are your home. The point number 2 about home where we can feel safe and sound. Why?
Home where we feel safe and sound. Anywhere can be our home. You are your home as yourself home. Yes, almost I agree that anywhere can be our home, and home is where we can feel safe and sound. I have one story share about it. And in the last summer, me and my friend went to in Bangkok for 1 month, and after that, we went back in our college. And when I went back in our college, some of my friends and my teacher told me that what's wrong with you? You look very thin. Yes, I feel like I wasn't feeling well, and so they tell me that you need to see the doctor. And so I went to the doctor to find out what's wrong with me. And at the time I can't eat well, and at the time it was close to the opening of the semester. And also I the the result of I went to the doctor is come out that I was tuberculosis. Uh, this is one of the disease. They also said that this disease is easily transmitted to others. And I also heard that if I really if I really had this disease, I have to take a break from a college for 1 year, and after I feel well, it can be continued. But I at the time I don't want to break because of I'm almost the final years, and yes, they also afraid also afraid the other friends will contract this disease from me, and I don't want to. I don't want to take a break from college, and I'm also afraid my friends will face my disease. At that time, I really feel bad, and I don't want motivation to do anything. I feel like, well, I make my friend, my teacher, and someone around me to inconvenient with me. and I'm not comfortable to stay in there. It's it's like it's like a call, what do you call, a corrective. Yes, but I also don't want to take a break for my study, and I don't know how can I do. At that time, I call to my mom and tell about that. My mom my mom also encouraged me and told me to go back home, but I don't want to go back home. And also, I'm afraid that my friend will cut the distance from me, and some of my friends and some of my teacher also didn't want me to break up, want me to take a break, and then uh, the teachers found a solution for me that how should they do for my study, and they did a meeting that about me and find the solution for me. I feel like I am one of the problem that makes it uncomfortable. Yes, but finally, I I have I have to take the quarantine in my room. I can I can go anywhere for 2 months. Yes, and for my study, I can continue because of my teacher. They make the meeting and they will they will took online for me. Uh, my friend also come to encourage me that it was nothing wrong. You will be okay in one day. Just drink a medicine. Yes, and the teachers also encourage me too. And my friend also brought me some food or some water to drink to eat every day. I was in the quarantine. Yes. Uh, Especially, I want to thank you for all three of my students that take care of me very much. They are Om Sang Khứ, Mừng Ngân Hom, and Sang Sang Sang. Yes, I'm very thankful. And thank you to our teacher that um, that took online for me to continue studying. At that time, I feel good because of my friend and my teacher take care of me and make me feel better and very comfortable. Even though we are not a relative or something else with my friend or my teacher. Uh, we just knowing other, but they take care me. They take care of me like one of their relatives. I feel like this is my second home, even though there is not there are not have my parents, but I feel warm like I'm with my parents. Uh, yes. Uh, if you are comfortable with it, it can be our home. Yes.
And again, welcome our home. Yes, here. And this moment, maybe we feel like this, right? And home, as we mentioned here, we can recover. At least you can get back your energy. You can, stay there when you feel tired, right? When you get sick, or when you don't want ready to face with any challenging with any one of the people in this society, you feel tired, you can hide them. That is somewhere we call home. And as you mentioned, anywhere can be home. Here your second home. But in my life, I could not count how many play I have been parties, how many play I have to stay. But Thailand, I must to say that play can keep me longer than more than 10 years. Yeah. Even though my home, I just stay around 12 or 14 years. Yeah, but in Thai and the other country I have been stay more over 20 years. Yeah, anywhere can be our home. And we will continue it, but later and now with the, I still ask you that, as you mentioned, anywhere can be home and here your second home. And what about your real home? It means your inner home in yourself. What do you think about it? Do you think your body, your mind, also this is one of your home, make you can be go back, look after it? Because the topic, you are your home. That means you all the time stay in your real home, but you forget it. You just looking somewhere else to find a real home, like your parent home, and make you feel you get a homesick. And you're looking somewhere like happy playing with the convenient house, food, transportation, everything good. That is your home. What about your real home, your mind? Have you take care of it? Yeah, my question.
Teacher take care of me. If I didn't accept that they take care, I didn't open my heart to see this the best thing that they do for me. I will be like, here is not my home. I want to go back, like with my parents. But now I I open my mind to accept this, to accept from me. They are taking care of me, and I feel like here is my home. Yes.
I mentioned when you got sick, your body, you got tired, right? And you get the disease, you have to, quarantine in your own room, right? And didn't allow anyone can be close to your room. Yeah. At that time, how could you, how can it mean you take care your body and your mind at that time when you stay alone in your room? Yeah, I want to hear that your experience about during that time. Just tell a little. Do you still remember it?
Yes. Uh, when I'm still alone, I chat with my friend because I have told her that I don't want to stay there. It's like I am one of the problem. I am one of the problem in here. I don't want to stay in NBC. I want to go back home. But my friend encouraged me. You you will be finished in this year, and I she told me that uh, we are being by your side. It's okay, and take care of yourself. Be like living well, eating, eating, and take care of yourself. You will be back. You will be okay in one day. Yes, I I every chat to my friend. Yes, I get the motivation from my friend to be take care of my mind and also my body.
Yeah, so that's your tip, right? You come back with your real home between your mind and body, and you look after it by, we just know it's so important for come back with the real home. When we losing out, or when you get tired, or when you get a sickness, and only the way that this time have a break, and you have to sleep well, and you have to provide the nutrient. It mean foods and something provide for your body. You mean get recover as much as you can, and that is for tonight. You are being here with us. And what about your mind? Because mind doesn't need the food to provide it, right? But when the body strong, also can be affect to your mind, and the environment can be also can be affected, and the people around. I think this is a good medicine for your mental as well, right? Yeah, make you can be feel like they all the time care about me, even though I really want to go home because the problems can make them feel uncomfortable. But at least you never give up, and you tell yourself that everything will be okay one day. At least just follow the schedule day by day. When you take the medicine, follow the instruction. by the doctor, and eat foods provided at least 3 meals per day, and drink water, take care of this, and everything ready. You mean prohibited, right? Tell your mental that everything will be okay. Strong physical, strong, I mean mental, everything that is bring you back tonight. See, even you can see her tonight. Yeah, beautiful face. And also she ready it is. And because this is the last semester you be here, next semester you will take the internship and to practice somewhere for your work. Yeah, and ready for graduation. But now we come back with the student. She just been here around 1 year half. And what about she? Oh, time I know you'll be missing home. But she also can set that anywhere can be home. So let's your time on.
For me, home where we feel safe and sound. For me, home is a place one finds comfort, a place of warmth and contentment, a place where one can be carefree, a place where we can truly just be ourselves. There is home where I feel safe. I'm a person who always wanted to find the comfort of home in someone. And when I didn't get love, comfort, or attention on someone, I will feel I'm alone and I'm not happy or I'm not important enough. I guess is why I always felt too hard or care too deeply about others. Putting others before myself was such an easy task to do. No matter what I decide to do, I don't dare use my own ideas. I always relying on other people's idea, not myself. I often follow other people's ideas and then regret it later. I always adjust myself and compare myself to others saying I'm not good. But I don't think I ever realized that I was the cause of my own destruction. After realizing I was basically mentally destroying myself, I knew I needed to stop. People often tend to forget that we should always put ourselves first. Loving ourselves should always be a purity. Put ourselves first, but not selfish. Yeah, and we can choose that we will be a weak person who don't dare to express their opinion and follow others do that they don't want to do and will regret it later. Or we can choose be a strong person, those who are happy to follow their own opinions, shine bright like a diamond. We all have multiple physical homes. Our hometown where we grew up, our colleague home, and we will have many future homes as well. Despite those being our physical home, we may not actually feel like home in any of those places. That is because we are our home. We can a completely different person in each location, and that is completely okay. Those locations don't define who we are. We are our true definition of ourselves. Change can be hard, but as long as we have ourselves, we will be fine. We are what is important. Our love can change everything. We don't need to seek the comfort of home in someone. We should be our own home. Life will throw us many obstacles in life, but we cannot let it destroy us, because at the end of the day, we will still have ourselves. Don't be upset with the fact that we are alone, because we never are. We have a home in ourselves. Praise ourselves as we should. We have to treat ourselves as a home in order for us to start believing we are one. Take care of ourselves, decorate ourselves, treat ourselves, and prepare ourselves. After we do all of that, We can add members into our own home. One has to grow in their own comfort in order to let others in. No matter what happens, no, we are not alone. We are our own home. Yes.
I meant to say this is an uncountable home for everyone during your lives. Not only one place you will call that home. You see, you have the parent there because one day they will leave you, right? But actually, everywhere can be our home, right? And I meant to say uncountable home in during our life, we will stay there. And as you mentioned, real home is ourselves, physical home or the mental home. That's a place you should be, take care is as much in your lives, in your time and don't looking around to find any home because you could not find it. Maybe when you read there, you think that place maybe bring a lot happy for me, make me feel safe and sound. But when you stay there for the moment and you will looking around, find it somewhere better than this. So as I mentioned here, for this topic, we mean you are your home. I mean you are, that is your real home, right? In this topic also conclude the answer already. Your home here, as always mentioned that take care of this, right? We can decorate it. We can ready prepare for the future home or now, here and now. Take care of this because your home all the time. Without home, I make sure your body and mind don't have any place to stay, and you cannot be ready to face with any challenging. Life is super, as I mentioned, but doesn't mean that you have to give up. We happy to be born. We happy to living, and we all the time will enjoy with our life what we have. Do whatever you can. Love, right? Love yourself, love the people, bring the happy to everyone. Welcome back home. As he mentioned, we are in our home as well. So that is what we sharing 2 points have been mentioned where your home, and all of them have been shared about their childhood or their memory about story when they were young. And the second point, home that we can feel safe and sound. And I really hope all of you have been found your real home. You are staying in your home, yeah, and don't looking around to find somewhere else your home. Sometimes tired, you can have a break. You can sleep there and ready stand up for tomorrow, fight with everything. Yeah, because home all the time. That is play can bring you back. You feel refuel energy for you. So each time we have the question from the audience when they're watching our live stream. I think the question can how you ever feel homesick and how can you overcome this? Yeah, as we mentioned at the first point, where your home, right? And you talk about your childhood memory. So the question here, I think both of you can be answered and we will conclude for our live stream talk tonight. Thank you for the question, and your question also can be conclude for our talk tonight as well. How you ever feel homesick and how can you overcome it? We are live in Thai, and I'm from Vietnam and you from Myanmar. We are yes, so we know how the feeling of homesick. Now, your time.
Have you ever feel homesick? Of course, because we are stay far from my family because I am in Thai, my hometown in Myanmar. How can uh, how can I overcome it? Because of we we stay far from away from my family, and now the only one that they can meet they can meet each other by online. When I get homesick, I will text to my mom. What are you doing? Have you finished your lunch, your dinner, and video call with them and talk with each other? How you uh, are you are you feeling good like that? That is the way that I overcome it. Yeah.
What about Oi? Your time.
Yes, I have feel homesick sometimes. Uh, when I have homesick, I will video call to our family, but anyone not answer because there's a connection not good. It's so bad in Myanmar. Yeah. So I will tell to my friend who have near my home. I will tell her, go in my home. I want to talk with my mom. And like that, she will go for me. And I have to talk my mother มีครั้งหนึ่งอะค่ะแม่หนูได้ผ่าตัดหนูไม่รู้อะค่ะหนูไม่รู้หนูมีเซนส์แบบว่าอยากคุยกับที่บ้านมากๆแต่ก็ไม่ได้คุยโทรไปก็สัญญาณก็ไม่มีใครรับไม่มีใครตอบแล้วก็เพื่อนก็ทำงานไม่ว่างด้วยอะค่ะแล้วก็พอหนูติดต่อได้อีกทีหนูก็ได้รู้ว่าแม่หนูผ่าตัดได้เดือนหนึ่งแล้วไม่บอกหนูสักคำไม่บอกพอหายดีแล้วค่อยมาบอกหนูไม่มาบอกหนูว่าได้ผ่าตัด
So don't cry please
หนูไม่รู้ว่าใครเป็นอะไรบ้างพอทีนี้หนูก็อยู่ใกล้ที่บ้านหนูก็ไม่อยากให้ที่บ้านห่วงเขาก็ไม่อยากให้หนูห่วงเขาก็เลยไม่บอกหนูตอนนั้นก็เป็นช่วงเวลาหนูปิดเทอมหนูได้ไปทำงานแล้วก็ได้เก็บเงินนิดนึงหนูก็เลยให้เพื่อนหนูไปทำเซอร์ไพรส์แม่ทำดอกใส่ตังค์ไปให้นิดนึงค่ะทำดอกไปเป็นของขวัญให้แม่สบายดีอย่าให้เป็นอะไรอีกค่ะ
yeah เข้าใจอยู่แกก็รู้เมื่อวานหนูไปทำงานทำงานเหนื่อยแล้วก็กลับมาวันนี้ก็มีเรียนอยู่ทั้งวันคืนนี้ด้วยก็ไลฟ์สตรีมด้วยอืม Yeah, this is your home. That is your first home. You should take care of it. But some the people love us. They don't want to let you worry much, right? Not because they don't think you are important person, but because they love you much. So they will hide the reason or something happened to them. Right? Don't be cry. At least and you know that the question can bring you have the memory tonight, make you teardrop, but homesick is hard a feeling kind of spreading, and anyone they have their own way can be overcome it. But for her, when she working and learning here, and she also take a part-time job during the weekend you can stay up late, you can watching a movie, listen to music. But some students here, they go out for work and they earn money, and that money they don't use for themselves. They go, that is the way, they send it to the parent. Doesn't matter how much, but that is the way they love their parent. And that is the way all of them think. That is the way it can be, to feel that get better, the take care of parent. That is the first home. Without first home, you won't be here, and you never get the real home. But at least when you know the way take care of your parent, the people love you most in this world. But you are to take care yourself, right? ทำงานก็เหนื่อยแต่ก็ต้องดูแลตัวเองนะรักตัวเองมากกว่าถ้าหนูอยากดูแลคนอื่นดูแลพ่อแม่อยากเก็บตังค์แต่ว่าหนูเป็นคนสำคัญต้องดูแลก่อนแข็งแรงอยู่ I try to speak Thai sometimes because she also that is when she I want to mention about a story about her mom and she changed to from English to Thai and I also can get it so ยันก็ฝึกพูดภาษาไทยกับหนูขอบคุณ Thanks for sharing your story as well. So that is the time now. Time's up. Hope you are real in your home. Take care of your real home. Before want to love someone, want to take care of someone, come back with your home. Take care of this as well. Right? Welcome home. So our talk tonight with the topic you are your home is going to ending. Thank everyone for watching our live stream talk and hope you will know the way you can go back to your home. And with our students sharing that exactly we don't have the location of the real home. Home is you, yourself. Love it. Take care of this. So time for both of you say goodbye. I would like to say something before we ending it, please. หรืออยากคุยอะไรก็คุยสวัสดีลาก่อนก็ได้ฝันดีก็ได้นะโอเค
Yes, for the last time, yes, I want to say that be yourself and take care of yourself. Make people around you to get happy from you and be their home for someone that they need. And I also can be your home. I ready to be your listener and your supporter. Ready to be your place that you choose to return to over and over again. Thank you.
Oh,
Yes, for me, the message I want to give for everyone is number one, grounded yourself every morning. Start your day intentionally. Number two, forgive yourself. You have never criticized a friend for feeling uncomfortable in your space, right? You have probably offered your pal a glass of water. Try extending the same courtesy to yourself the next time you feel less than present. If you don't love yourself first, no one will love you. Take care of yourself. Thank you, everyone.
thank you for your sharing. Thank you for everyone watching our live stream talk tonight. Take care. You are your home. See you. Good night and goodbye.